But here it was, these brothers did this act, and they walked away from there, not only with money in their pocket. I don't know if they divide the money equally. I don't know the price for a life. But they walked away from that pit that day, not only with money in their pocket, but they walked away from the pit that day with a secret in their heart. And they walked away with a secret, knowing what they had done that day. Can you imagine all of these brothers breaking the news to their father that his son, his youngest son, the son he loved, was dead? And watch him bawl and roll on the ground and weep, and all of them just hold on to this secret, knowing that the boy was sold. And if you know anything about death, sudden death, and young death, the death of a young one and a young child comes around in cycles. For some time you feel you're good now. Everything, you're over it. And then you hear a song he used to sing. You see somebody that looked like him, and all of a sudden it come back fresh again. And I wonder for how many years the father wept on his birthday, wept when he saw somebody look like him. And not one of them, no, every single brother there held ranks and kept that secret. Can I be presumptuous to tell you some people walking around with some long-term secrets? Terrible secrets, walking around with them in their heart for decades. For 22 years had passed between the incident and this verse. But it was not... There was a song in the world that says, memories don't live like people do. Have your holy head. They always remember you, whether they are good or bad. Bad influence, right? I want you to understand, and though the Bible don't document it, I wonder what it was like for them for the 22 years walking around with this secret, just thinking to themselves every year they're going to forget, every year it's going to get better. But 22 years later, walking around with this secret thing that they had done, this covenant and this pact that they had made, none of us going to tell nobody nothing. And we're going to tell this lie in unison till we die. Because Daddy can never know that we sold his son for a few dollars.